What's up, fight fans? Joining me now on the Cageside Press social media platforms is the number one contender for the Bellator middleweight title, the Spaniard, Costello Van Steenis. Thanks for joining me, Costello.
Thank you for having me there, Brad. Thank you.
Let's get right into it. You're going to be headlining the first ever PFL card in Africa, facing longtime Bellator champion Johnny Eblen. What's it mean to you going over to Africa and being one of the first high-profile MMA fights on that continent?
For me, just fighting for a title is a dream come true, and then fighting for his first ever in Africa in Cape Town, South Africa, is just cherry on the cake. It's even better than a dream come true. Would have never expected it, and this is just a beautiful chance to show the world what we're made of.
Have you ever been to Africa before?
I have never been to Africa. I always thought of going to Africa for safari tours, but hey, what's even better than that? Well, fighting over there, that's better.
Now, to get acclimated to the weather and the elevation there, how long do you think until you fly out to Africa and get acclimated there?
Well, we're gonna fly a few days earlier than PFL wanted us to come, so we can acclimatize there, and yeah, get the feeling. So we're gonna be there like 8 days before the fight.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, Johnny Eblen is a tremendous wrestler, but you have 8 submission wins of your own. How do you see this fight going if it goes to the ground?
Yes, like you said, Johnny Eblen is a tremendous wrestler. I'm a tremendous warlord. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna put some violence in that cage against him. He can wrestle all he wants, but like if you see his previous fight, yeah, he's a great guy. He's a great fighter, but he's never fought a guy like me. And people and himself is gonna see that night.
In a row by finish since coming over to the PFL banner. Do you feel like this is the best you've felt in your career up to this point?
I am 100% sure I'm the best ever. I've never felt better than I'm actually feeling at this moment. I'm faster, stronger. I gone up a little bit in weight, so the weight cut's going to be a little bit more harder, but it wasn't really that hard anyway before that because I didn't used to walk around so heavy, but now I'm stronger, I'm heavier, I'm faster. And this is the best version of me you guys are going to see in the 19th of July. So whatever happens, there's no excuses. I'm going to be in the best shape ever.
And I assume, coming from Bellator, you've been watching Johnny compete in your division for a while now. What do you think some of his weaknesses are?
Yeah, we've been watching loads of his fight. His weakness is against violent people, like people that come in hard and come in aggressive. And of course, at the end of the day, he beats them people, not by much, but he does beat them, and he gets a lot of damage. But I'm going to be one of the most violent people, or I'm going to be the most violent person he's ever faced in the cage, and that's going to be his weakness.
And then, Costello, you hold wins over 2 guys who were in the PFL World Tournament, Mike Shipman and Fabian Edwards. Are you surprised how the tournament's going so far, and who do you think wins?
No, I'm not surprised at all. I think, to be honest, I think Fabian Edwards is going to win the tournament. I think it's going to be at the end of the fight. It's going to be Dalton Ross against Fabian Edwards, and then Fabian Edwards winning by decision. And yeah, I thought Mike Shipman would have done better, or would have won the last fight. But yeah, I'm not always right, am I?
No, hey, I like your prediction for how this thing plays out. I think pretty similarly to how you do with this one. But do you think the winner of you and Johnny should fight the tournament winner as well at the end of the year?
Yes, definitely, 100%. I believe the winner of us two has to fight the winner of the tournament. If they take too long, I think we should definitely have a fight in between so that we don't need to wait so long. That being active in the PFL cage is the best thing ever, because then we can show the fans and everybody good entertainment. Since PFL is existing, there's only entertaining shows going on, and we want to definitely be part of that.
Yeah, you guys from Bellator, Dalton Roster, like you mentioned, are really making a name in this new promotion in the PFL and putting on very exciting fights. Do you have a prediction for how you get it done against Johnny Eblen?
Yes, I believe putting on a violent few rounds on him and then winning him before the 5th round comes, beating him and my hand's my hand's gonna reach the sky.
Do you think you get it done by knockout or submission?
I believe in knockout. Knockout. Yeah.
Knockout. And then your brother is also competing on PFL Europe now. How excited are you to see his career take off and both you guys competing under the same banner?
Oh man, this is so beautiful. Just imagine two brothers fighting in the same event in the same night. That would be crazy. That would be making history as well. But we would definitely be open for that. If my brother Gino and I fighting on the same night in the same event, and then in Spain, that would be even be better because that's in our home country, and that would be history as well. But hopefully in the future, nearby future, I see Gino winning the tournament. To be honest, his next fight is going to be one of the hardest fights, but I believe he's going to beat this one, and then he's got the tournament in his pocket.
Yeah, that's kind of what my next question was for you guys. Do you have any goals in the future? Obviously, becoming champions at the same time would be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
Oh, if that would be cool, that would be crazy. That would be really crazy. No, that'd be like no, that would be making history also. And then, like I said before, putting a show like that in Spain, that would be yeah. There's no words for that. It's a dream come true again.
Well, we're pulling for you guys. Fight fans, you can catch Costello Van Steenis in action July 26th in Cape Town, South Africa, or exclusively on ESPN Plus in the United States. Thanks for joining me today, Costello, and good luck in your title fight.
Thank you very much, Brett. Thank you very much, sir. Have a beautiful
Appreciate you,
day. Thank you. Thank you, man.
Thank you.